baby girl's re-debut is happening soon, and we can't help but feel excited for it. After saying goodbye earlier this year and signing with Warner Music Korea, the group is putting out music for the first time since the announcement of their new era. They released a teaser for their upcoming release, and it revealed nothing except for the fact that their re-debut will happen on August 3rd, so stay tuned for more updates. But they're not the only ones releasing music this time, as BTS's Taehyung might be coming out with solo music soon. On July 20th, media outlets reported that Taehyung is reportedly gearing up to make his solo debut in the third quarter of 2023. With all the BTS members releasing solo music after the group went on hiatus, fans have been eagerly waiting for Taehyung's turn to release solo work. Even netizens seemed excited at the prospect, taking into factor just how successful Taehyung has been with his solo releases in the past. However, HYBE didn't exactly confirm anything. They released a short statement in response to the report, saying that they will reveal more once the schedule is confirmed. Keeping our fingers crossed that this happens soon. A comment from a HYBE trainee has gotten attention on online communities. Chanel, the trainee in question, is currently a contestant in HYBE's newest survival show, Are You Next? In her introduction, where you'd expect Chanel to mention how she wants to be a singer or have tons of fans and sell out stadium shows, her focus seems to be on something else entirely. At some point during the introduction, Chanel mentions that she wants to collaborate with a big brand and become their ambassador, which is certainly a choice. While becoming an ambassador for a luxury brand is a sign of fame, and there's nothing wrong with a young girl expressing her hopes for the future, netizens found it a bit funny that her interest aligned more with that of an influencer rather than someone who wants to be an idol. A commenter mentioned, "Being a great singer, I think this is the last dream of idols these days. No hate." Another said that trainees nowadays want to debut for every other reason except for singing and performing, which should be considered kind of sad. But again, there's nothing wrong with what she said, it's just that maybe she should focus on performing first. Despite the fact that 50/50 is currently at risk of being blacklisted in South Korea, the group is doing exceptionally well internationally. In fact, they're doing so well that they might be nominated for their first Grammy. Based on an article from Billboard, 50/50 are in the roster of artists who could be receiving a nomination for the Best New Artist category this year. If we're being honest, if they do end up receiving the nomination, it wouldn't be surprising to anyone. Despite being rookies, Cupid was one of the biggest hits that came out of this year so far, and it had incredible reach in Korea and in the West. Unfortunately for the group though, they've been having a tough time lately, with the CEO of the company, the producer of Cupid, and even the members themselves being involved in a legal battle. Moreover, this lawsuit has diminished the popularity that the members have reached, so even if they end up winning, they'll still be in deep trouble. Because of this, even netizens who haven't been on their side when it comes to the lawsuit have sympathized with the group and their wasted potential. A netizen made a comment saying, "Anyways, they won't get awarded, but they really ruined it for themselves." A second one wrote, "Wow, but even a nomination would be so impressive? What a shame." Whether they get a nomination or not is yet to be seen, but if they did, they would be making history as the first K-pop girl group and the youngest group to be receiving the nomination. It's a shame that things turned out the way they did. The Chinese fanbase for ITZY's Chaeryeong are pissed at the treatment that she's getting from JYP Entertainment. The fact that Chaeryeong is ignored and neglected by her own company, especially in comparison to her fellow members, has been a discussion for quite a while now. The trucks were sent on July 20th, with fans demanding that she gets a bigger part in the group's choreographies. More specifically, the fans requested that the company give her at least a dance break in the group's comeback since she's the main dancer. The fans also complained that JYP rarely tends to review promotional material and business collaborations, even misspelling Chaeryeong's name in one instance. There was criticism about Chaeryeong also being left out of group promotions. According to the fans, Chaeryeong's cut was missing from the group's comeback teaser video. Moreover, she wasn't in the limited edition album jacket photo, nor the dance version album preview video. The trucks are warning JYP Entertainment that they won't buy the album if Chaeryeong keeps being treated this way, especially since they're notorious for making Chaeryeong work even when she's in pain. Considering how the company seems to have been treating her, the fans can't be blamed for demanding justice for her. The comments from NatePan users included things like, "The fans have all the rights to be mad at this. How can they leave her out like that?" And, "Her photo wasn't in the jacket album. This isn't even evil anymore. It's just hurtful." Other commenters also applauded the fans for standing up for her. According to them, since the group only has 5 members, it feels incredibly sad for the company to neglect one member so severely. A few also argued that JYP Entertainment's management of their artists is especially bad this year, together, and that they wouldn't be surprised if fans of the other groups under the company started sending in their trucks with demands. It seems to be the only way of getting your complaints across these days. The Boyz' member Eric will be sitting out of promotions due to an unfortunate injury. The Boyz are currently on their second world tour and were supposed to perform in Singapore on July 20th. However, the same day as the concert, IST Entertainment came out with a statement announcing that Eric fell down the stairs while he was preparing for the concert. Because of this, he suffered a back injury and had to opt out from performing at the concert. IST Entertainment also explained that Eric was taken to the hospital for a detailed checkup and that they would be updating fans on his condition and update his upcoming schedule as soon as they have more information. Fans were obviously devastated at the injury, but they were glad that Eric was taking time to fully recover before he starts activities again. We wish him a speedy recovery, and we hope that his injury isn't bad. There seems to be some bad blood between the BigBang members, and oh boy, is everyone interested in this. If you've been updated with the group as of late, you'd know that T.O.P has had some pretty big updates regarding his career lately. He left YG Entertainment, announced that he has also departed from BigBang and won't be joining the rest of the members and activities, and even got cast in the second season of Squid Game. But it seems like these changes were the cause of a big fallout between the members, especially T.O.P and G-Dragon. A user of the online community Instaz noticed something pretty interesting lately. It seems like all of G-Dragon's likes have been removed from T.O.P's Instagram posts, which could only be explained by one thing: T.O.P has probably blocked his former bandmate. If that wasn't convincing enough for you that things are not going well between them, G-Dragon has also allegedly deleted all the posts featuring T.O.P from his Instagram. Netizens seem to care very little about this and are even happy with the idea that T.O.P has cut ties with the other members. According to them, T.O.P was the one to leave the group, so G-Dragon can't be blamed for possibly fighting with him or even cutting ties altogether. Their comments all blame T.O.P for it, with netizens saying, "Who cares? He's the first one to have erased himself from BigBang." Let's now take into account the fact that the two have been friends for more than 20 years and understand that everyone has every right to feel as shocked as they are right now. Of course, we don't really know what happened between them, so all fans can do at the moment is draw their own explanations. The most popular opinion seems to be that the fallout happened because of T.O.P's departure. He may have wanted a clean slate after getting out of the group and didn't want to be known as only the former member of BigBang, so he blocked G-Dragon. This doesn't explain why he still seems to have normal relationships with the other two members, but again, who knows with T.O.P. Knowing just how little he cares about his Instagram, he could have just blocked G-Dragon accidentally while trying to look for something on his profile. It's either that, or G-Dragon may have been expecting him to stay as part of the group even after leaving YG Entertainment, so his departure started a fight that may have ended in them falling out. Of course, we don't know the full story, and these are just speculations, so take them with a grain of salt. They might very well still be friends and are having a fun time watching the others lose their minds over this. If the fallout is true though, it's sad to see this happening, especially knowing what good friends they were. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching today's video. Bye!